How is everyone doing? This is Marta from Spain. I am a digital business owner and I'm the face behind this page. So I am, for those who doesn't know me, I do teach people around the globe to start their online business and run it successfully. And today it's Tuesday, and it's my 34th day on my Go Live challenge that I've been taking for 90 days. So it's just been over a month, and yeah, I'm still going and see how everything is going. So today, today I wanted to talk about a topic about thinking outside the box. And, you know, I wanted to start explaining that for me, for a long time, for a long time, I thought that stability was about, studying, getting a job, working hard, being, you know, um, being loyal, working really hard, and everything will work out. And for a long time, it did work out, but until it didn't, until things change. Because the world has changed a lot. Especially work has changed. It has changed a lot, and digital is not the future anymore. Digital is the present, and we saw this when we went through COVID, for example. A lot of us, we said that the world was not going to be the same after COVID. And with the pandemic, I think we all saw that we were we were replaceable. Like, we thought that not being able to go to work, we always were going in panic when we couldn't go to work, when we were sick, or when we had a kid sick or something, and thinking that we were irreplaceable. And with COVID, I think we realized that things have changed a lot and we could do things in a different way. And I think it did. It started before COVID, but I think that COVID accelerated in many ways. So you know, thinking outside the box is not being reckless and go and jumping in the first online business opportunity that comes along the way. This is not about because it's a lot of scam out there. And we have to be real, because it's been now we talk a lot about scam because we are in the digital era, and it's more like a digital talk, a digital language. But it's been scam all the time in the physical world. To put it that way, to understand it that way, because it's always been people who's been fooling us. We don't have to be in the digital area to be scamming people and fooling people, and doing things in the wrong way. So yeah, so being open-minded and being naive is not the same thing. And the most important thing here is to be aware. Aware matters. To search matters, to take the time to understand what are you getting into. It matters. So it's about for me, opening to an online business was about adapting. It was about accepting that the world is different now. That the world where we're living in, and the world that I'm raising my kid in, it's different. And we need to adapt. when it's not it's nothing on resisting, you know. It's not going to take us anywhere. So it's better to, you know, to adapt to the new times, you know. So, and you know, so for me it, you know, opening my mind to online business was about this, you know, about adapting and, you know, accepting, you know, that the world is different. But you know, I found it that the biggest shift for me was not about, you know, financial or anything about this. It was about mental, you know. It was about, you know, thinking that you work not in like rigid schedules and, you know, set times, and you know, because we're so brought up in this era that we, you know, our brain tends to relate and link, um, you know, making a living on set hours, rigid schedules, and you know, all set up, and you know, working in the online space, it's everything much more flexible, you know. And it's not easy, of course. It's not easy. It's about being consistent. It's about being patient, you know. And it requires unlearning a lot of limiting beliefs, you know. And that's a very, very important part of it, you know, of adapting and accepting that we live in a different world, you know, than we were being brought up, you know. But for me, one of the biggest thing that offers to work in the online space is adaptability, you know. And adaptability in this world, it means everything, you know, especially for us moms. If is any mom watching me, for us moms that, you know, we are working moms and we have a big load of work also at home when we come back from work, you know. We are so busy that, you know, having this adaptability in these online businesses, you know, it makes life much easier, you know. So thinking about thinking outside the box um, is about, as I said, it's not about being reckless or being fearless or being brave, you know. It's about being honest with yourself, you know, and admitting that the old ways don't fit longer, you know. They, you know, the old ways don't longer fit anymore, you know. And that is okay to search for other options, you know, and explore other opportunities and other, you know, ways and other options that they could be out there. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about it. And you know, I'm not trying to convince anyone, but I thought that was very, very important to to express my perspective, that I made this change in my life, and I'm very, very, very happy. So I want to call out because I am a mom. I want to make a call out for all these moms that they're so stressed out, that they feel very stuck into, you know, into a situation and a place that they don't feel that they really fit in, you know. You know, just explore things, you know. Take the time to explore and to search, to you know, because you can do that, you know. So okay, well, that's about it for me today on my topic of thinking outside the box. And well, tomorrow is coming another day with another topic, so I hope to see you here again. And I have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow with more. Okay, Bye, guys. Have a wonderful night.